Welcome back to Rundlii Gaming again. I have not actually played Binding of Isaac in a little while, so I decided to go ahead and play just another game or two. So I do hope you enjoy it, and we'll pretty much be going through and see how we do. What I might actually do instead is I may go and do some challenges. Meat Forever. We'll try that one. It's not too bad. Basically, you start with Super Meat Boy. If you've watched the previous videos, as you get like the Super Meat Boy blocks of meat, the first one will float around you, kind of like as if it's like an orbit around you. The second one allows you to shoot things. The third gives you something else, and then this is actually the fourth version of it. And honestly, it's pretty strong, but most of the time during a normal game, you usually don't find enough of them to actually get it activated on there like that. But with this particular challenge, you actually start off with them, so... Alright, so let's go ahead and do the boss first. As having Super Meat Boy at the start of the game definitely makes things a lot easier. I don't know if there's actually any downsides to it. Now, as I mentioned before, with running a basic Isaac, you don't get the D6, unfortunately, so any bad items that drop, you're just kind of stuck with. Or maybe there's no treasure rooms in this challenge. Basically start out with Super Meat Boy, but you don't actually get treasure rooms for the looks of it, maybe. Because there wasn't one on that floor. And usually it's good to actually wait on those and try to get them later. Because with the white hearts, there's a chance that if you get hit, it's going to burn that instead. But if you survive until the end of the match, it'll give you a full red heart, so... let's actually go ahead and break this block here. Alright, so we did get a blue heart at least, so that'll protect us from losing the white heart there. And you can actually get more than one Super Meat Boy if you can get enough of them. Like right now he's a block, and hopefully we can progress it to the other. Contract, I believe, gives extra damage. Yeah. I'll go ahead and take that. Since we have that white heart, we'll end up getting a heart back when we end the level here. In most cases, I feel the extra damage is usually worth it, unless it actually will get rid of all your hearts. But since we had one left, that may not be such a big deal on this one. There's another black block there. there's extra health. Yep. So far this match has been pretty good. Alright, we have to get Super Meat Boy on him. This is the one that splits a bunch, so... Yep, so from the looks of it, basically there is no treasure room, which are the yellow doorway ones. So without treasure rooms, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to actually get items. Basically we're going to have to find them through killing bosses, and then sometimes like those secondary rooms on there as well. Like the one that we went into that trapped us, we had to fight those bosses in it. Those are going to also be valid options every so often, but it won't always be the case on there. Alright, so another white heart. Let's see if there's anything in here. Alright, so if we get 15, we can get that, so that's not too bad. I can break 2 bombs here in order to get in there and get... So basically I'll net 1 bomb. So let's go ahead and take those. So another demon room. Yeah, we actually have a bunch of extra hearts still, so let's see what it has to offer. Lucky Foot. I actually do not mind that one too much. Lucky Foot, I believe, increases your chances of certain things, but it also helps with pills. It's kind of like the PhD. If you've seen on previous rounds where it basically just gives you all good things. Though I could be a little bit wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Alright, so let's go and continue along. Oh yeah, so we got our 15 now, so let's go and grab this. So tears up, tears up. So we are shooting extremely fast now. So likely we actually got the lucky foot on that earlier. It was definitely well worth the 1 cost of a heart. So if I run into someone, it's going to do a poison on them, which will then get them killed. The red patch, I believe, is as I get damaged, or as I damage others, my strength goes up. And alright, so we did complete this level as well. We may actually go and do the spike room as well, just to make sure that there's nothing in there. If there is something in there, then we'll go and collect that. So range up and range up. I usually like to go to these as much as possible because you can get a few things that are kind of hard to come by. More specifically, you can either get a little bug, the bug that flies around you, and I guess in this case you can also get some pills as well to make our tears a little bit faster. Alright, so we have to fight the demon. Which honestly is a pain in the ass. Realistically, worst case scenario, I could probably just have him kill him by himself. But I think that would take forever. Alright, we have flight finally. The cat is a bad one. I forgot what this one even does. Let's grab it anyway. Spectral tears. Okay, so I can shoot through other things now. I just couldn't remember what that one actually did. Actually, let's drop a bomb on it. No! Stop it, Meat Boy. Stop it. I was lucky. Well, we have plenty of money again, so... Mom's Pearl. Some of these items I don't actually remember what they do. No, I probably don't want to give them hearts. because only being at 2 hearts right now would be painful. Like, he doesn't take my actual permanent hearts. I guess what I could do, though, is I could just give him these so far. Actually, let's go and do that. And then if he asks for more after that, I can go heal and then come back. Because he does give an item if you give enough hearts, which was just the one on that one. And so pretty much what that upgrade does is it gives me the ability to drop a bomb that does much more damage. And the Pretty Fly upgrade is the big one that I usually try to get on these slot machines. Because it just gives you that extra little bit of protection around yourself on there. Oh, damn. Well, at least there's a lot of hearts there. Usually a good combination is if you go to the arcade, you can sit there and go to the little blood bank thing and sacrifice health, but then go back and get health and keep doing that until you get like enough keys or bombs to actually get everything you need. Yeah, I'm just gonna let Super Meat Boy take care of those. They're kind of a pain. Because basically they're kind of like the mask and the hearts if you recall them in previous videos, where you cannot hit them from the front, but instead you have to actually attack them in the back. Oh, I guess these guys can't actually land on the rock. So pentagram does more damage up. So should be hitting even harder. Normally I would have explored the level a little bit more until I found the other treasure rooms, but since the challenge I think doesn't actually give us challenge rooms, probably isn't worth actually going around the place too much more. Alright, so more health. We do need that. And we'll just continue on our journey. Skeleton key. I don't really need that. That'd be one of those cases where the D6 would be helpful. Skeleton key just gives you 99 keys, but I already have 9, which is probably more than I'll ever actually use. There's no real sense in actually fighting a boss just to, get some keys that I won't actually use. We could really use some more hearts. Even faster shots. And that's usually the thing you want if you have a slot machine. Because if you have a slot machine, you can keep using your hearts in order to go in there and take those. I may actually see if there's a shop or something, because I really could use some hearts. There we go. At least we got a heart out of it. Actually, let's go and blow this up too. And there's another heart. Alright, so we have another Super Meat Boy. So now we have another shot as well. There we go. Well, that was not going to really help us. Again, that's another time where the D6 would have come into play. We can change it to something else, make it useful. So we don't need to go up on that one. Oh, how we could use some health, though. Alright, let's go this way. Actually, we could probably just start blowing up walls. Usually on these bottom levels, there is usually a hole somewhere where you can actually get a bunch of hearts, so... it's not quite the one we're looking for, so there's probably another. Yep, well that happens. Again, I hope you enjoyed watching. We got quite a bit of meat cubes and some other random stuff. Not the best run ever, but at least it's decent. Well, thank you for watching Rundlii Gaming, and you have a good day.